How awesome was that, guys? Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, but I'm still flipping out about it. I mean, I think it's almost 3 a.m. here, which means that my body is telling me it's 6 a.m., which means my body's probably really pissed at what I've been doing to it recently. All kinds of sleep deprivation and not eating properly, and probably haven't been bathing properly either. I mean, the time zone switches and the sleepless nights, I'm sure I've missed a shower somewhere in the middle. Sorry for those of you who had to smell me. But oh my gosh, it was so awesome. I'm still giddy. I mean, after last time, UFC 98, I mean, I'm sure you all heard me tell the story over and over. We're sitting there, the first round, Sarah comes out with that cheap, sneaky little headbutt, nails Matt in the face. I'm all the way up in the nosebleed, so all I see is Matt go down, and I just about yak over everyone in front of me, because I couldn't believe that mouthy little had actually come up with a way to hurt Matt. I mean, it wasn't until later out that I found that he cheated, which makes perfect sense. But yeah, almost yacked all over everyone in front of me. Tonight they come out, and Matt just looks so calm, so confident, like he had not a care in the world. Every time Almeida tried to connect with him, tried to do anything, Matt just danced out of the way, reset, and came right back in. And then, I still don't even understand how it happened. I mean, Matt throws this little left hook, and Almeida acts like he just got hit by one of Matt's 50 cal and just goes flying backwards across the entire ring. And in a blink, Matt's on top of him and just has his head. And Almeida just kind of stands there, shocked and confused. And how did this flinty farm boy grab a hold of my neck like this? I don't understand it. And then the next thing you know, he just kind of flops over. And I'm looking at him going, he's a Gracie black belt. He knows when to tap. He probably knows a way out of this. I mean, yes, I know Matt's amazing, but come on. He's a Gracie black belt. He's got to know a counter. And then it's getting waved off. And Matt's standing up, looking around, and dare I say, yawning? I mean, it was awesome. I'm still giddy, in case you haven't noticed. But yeah, it was fantastic. The rest of the card was amazing. I'm not going to go into it because who cares about the rest of the card? Matt won. That's all that counts. And afterwards, I got to go and I met up with Boomer and Michelle and Christy and Tanya and Mark and Emily and Danny and a whole slew of their friends that all showed up. We just were laughing and joking and having a great time and saying how glad we were that none of the rest of y'all showed up, because that really just brought the whole vibe down. I'm joking. Please don't anyone flame me or ban me or sign me up for anything weird with my email address. But yeah, just hung out and had a great time and laughed and joked. And after a while, Matt came down, and it was great. We got to talk to him, hear his thoughts on the fights and his thoughts on the Son and Silva matchup, which I know I said I wouldn't go into, but that was an awesome fight too. And then, of course, everyone saw that Matt was there and just started swarming him. No one cared about Junior Dos Santos, who showed up about 15 minutes earlier, and everyone clapped, but then ignored him. Matt shows in, unannounced. No one claps for him. Within 5 minutes, people were coming out of the woodwork begging for a picture with him, which just goes to show you how awesome he is and how much he deserves everything. But so he gets a few pictures taken and decides to go back up to his room and invited me to come along. So I got to go up and hang out with him and Boomer and Michelle and the guys from Laser Light and Kansas Safe, was it? I forget the company name. Oh, well. And Jane and Justin, awesome couple of guys. The guys who've been doing all the porn for Matt Shed for him, they were there. Got to hang out with them. Awesome, stellar brothers. Really cool to hang out with. And Billy and Tony came in, and Robbie came in after a while and passed out on the sofa. Was probably pretty pissed off that we wouldn't shut up. But man, just a great trip, hanging out, having a great time. Absolutely worth the money I spent. Absolutely worth all the headaches with transportation. I mean, if I hadn't made it here, just to know that I could have been here and missed out on it would have would have pissed me off to no end. And the fact that I got to come here is just such a blessing. I'm so thankful. And of course, all good trips are worthless unless you have, well, besides mocking videos to rub in other people's faces, you have to have souvenirs, right? So, you know, I got the typical stuff. I've got the program here, which pissed me off because at the last second, apparently they decided to get rid of Matt and Ricardo and replace them with Fitch and Fatty. By the way, so happy that he got embarrassed tonight. And then, of course, I got the giant UFC glove hand things, which will make it a lot more comical when I punch my little brother, and less likely for me to get in trouble because, hey, it's just a joke if I'm wearing these, not actually me releasing years and months worth of anger into his small, impressionable young head. Got the fight t-shirt, except this isn't the official version. This is the bootleg version that only cost me $10 that has Matt and Ricardo on it. So, exactly what I wanted for less than what the UFC was charging. And dropped $15 on that. Let's just say that when I'm excited about something, I get mighty generous with my money. So I've just been giddy and spend it all night long, and it's awesome. And I'm still hyper, and that's why you can see that I've already changed into my flight apparel for tomorrow, because to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to bed tonight. I got to be up by 6:30 at the latest to do the whole checkout thing, and then get on the shuttle at 7. And if it's already 3 o'clock, that's only 3 hours. And let's be honest, if I go to sleep, I'm probably not going to wake up until September, and that would just be bad because I'd have to pay a lot for this room for an entire month. Plus, I'd be wasting all that airfare, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. So I may just stay up, or I may wimp out and go to sleep because, let's be honest, my body will probably just take over and shut down whether my mind wants it to or not. But anyway, it was an awesome weekend. So glad that I came. So blessed that I had the opportunity to come. And I'll see y'all around the boards.